Premier Mark Brantley said the fact some CARICOM member states might hold a different view on an issue does not mean the community is divided. Speaking at his January press conference in Charlestown, Nevis, Premier Brantley responded to recent negative criticism that appeared on social media and in some news media publications and programs, expressing the view that the United States was attempting to divide CARICOM on the issue of the Venezuela crisis. The criticism flared up ahead of a 21st January meeting held in Jamaica of CARICOM representatives with the U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. But Premier Brantley was firm in his belief that such a standpoint was not realistic, nor did the meeting reflect such a viewpoint.
View? Absolutely. And some of the commentary that I've heard, it seems like people vex with America because America has a view. They're entitled to have a view. Does St. Kitts and Nevis have a view? Absolutely. And we equally are entitled to a view. And so, because the views may not always be the same, it doesn't mean that the relationship is bad or we need to start to vilify each other. Now, this started when President Trump invited certain leaders to Mar-a-Lago, his estate in Florida. And I believe it was a prime time. We're individual sovereign countries. So we have to be able, within that framework of being a sovereign country, to engage with other countries. I use the example publicly in some comments I made of China and Taiwan. China engages with the majority of CARICOM. But within CARICOM, you have Haiti, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, St. Kitts Nevis, and Belize that have relations with Taiwan. Now, should we, those five, argue and say the others who subscribe to the one China policy are dividing the region? Should they say of us who support Taiwan that we are dividing the region? No. We say that you have a sovereign right to have your relationships, provided that it does not violate any tenet or position that CARICOM has arrived at. And I did not see the meeting that was convened in Jamaica as violating anything that CARICOM has said. The problem I feel that we have in the region is all of us prejudge. So all of us knew what the meeting in Jamaica was going to be about before the meeting occurred. And I am here to tell you that in the roundtable discussion, Secretary Pompeo did not even mention Venezuela. No mention whatsoever was made of Venezuela. He came, his statement was probably about 5 minutes or less. He said he had come to listen. And what he did mention was the fact that the United States was supportive of Luis Almagro to be returned as Secretary General of the OAS. He did say that they support Almagro. But there was none of the arm twisting and the badgering that it seems that people were in advance of the meeting saying the meeting would be about. And so my sense is that perhaps sometimes it is important in our region that we step back. We not make assumptions and then based on those assumptions arrive at conclusions. But we allow the meetings to occur, and then after the meetings we get the brief and we determine then where we go.
Premier Brantley said a meeting with Secretary of State Pompeo was an important opportunity for CARICOM to outline to the United States administration what are the critical issues of concern to the Caribbean community. Glenn Batt for SKN Newsline.